welcome to the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society 2-meter net. This is Whiskey Zero Zulu Alpha Charlie W0ZAC net control for tonight's net. My name is Zach, Zulu Alpha Charlie Hotel. I'm located in Mount Vernon. This net meets every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. local time on the W0 OAR repeater at a frequency of 146.97 with a negative offset and PL tone of 162.2 Hertz. This net is also available on NetLogger for all who wish to check in early. This is an informal directed net, but it can be interrupted at any time if there is emergency traffic. If there is any emergency or priority traffic, please call now. Okay, nothing heard. We'll now make a few announcements of interest to amateur radio. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meetings begin at 7 p.m., but you're welcome to come at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation before the meeting. Individuals pay for their own meal, but of course you don't have to eat to attend the meeting. All are welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. More to follow. The next meeting will be on Saturday, December 10th, and we'll be electing club officers for 2023. This is also the night of our Christmas party. There will be a Chinese gift exchange with a $25 limit for those who wish to participate. Plans are now in the works for the first annual New Year's Eve net. This will be a multi-club event hopping between multiple repeaters and net control stations all evening until we welcome in 2023 at midnight. It should be a fun night for hams all around the southwest Missouri area. Multiple check-ins and rag chews are encouraged, and all the fun will be streamed live on the 5-9 Radio YouTube channel and the SMARC Facebook page. This net is also being streamed live on the 5-9 Radio YouTube channel. If you want to hear how you sound on the air, or if you missed part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. Lastly, we'll make mention that plans are in the works for the OARS 2023 Hamfest that will be March 25th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Mark here in Mount Vernon. More details on that as we draw nearer to the date. Are there any other announcements of interest to amateur radio? Okay, nothing heard. With that, we'll start working check-ins, and we will begin with NetLogger. The first up here will be AE0OC. Wes, how are you this evening?
Well, hello, Zach, and everyone on the net. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I'm doing pretty good. My mama dog had 5 puppies yesterday, and I'm excited about that. A little extra income for me here and there, and it's always welcome, that's for sure. She had 4 girls and 1 boy, so looking forward to getting them weaned out and ready to sell. Other than that, just keep plugging away on the tower. There's always some little something that I got to do on it, it seems like. Just keep doing little things, and eventually maybe I'll get it done. Got company over tonight. I tried to get him to check in on as a third party, but I didn't get him talked into it. So, but anyway, having a good evening. Hope everybody has a good net tonight, and I'll turn it back over to you, Zach, and let you get on with it. AE0OC, hit 30 tonight, Zach.
Alrighty, Wes, thanks for checking in tonight. Always good to hear you. And yeah, the goal is 30. We'll see if we can make it. Again, thanks for checking in. We'll go down the list here to KA0SPM. Steve, how are you?
I'm doing real good, Zach. Other than I've been battling the flu, and my voice sure shows it. But good to hear you tonight. And I think maybe I'm on the uphill of getting better. Got a little wood today, and I think probably getting back to normal. So with that, back to you, KA0SPM.
Very good, Steve. Thanks for checking in this evening. Always good to hear from you as well. Yeah, been a lot of that going around. My little guy had the flu last week, missed a couple days of school. I been a little under the weather myself. I hope my voice holds up for the whole net here. Been coughing and hacking all week, but I don't feel too bad. I just got a cough I can't get rid of. Anywho, thanks, Steve, for checking in. We'll say 7-3 to you and go down to the next net logger check-in. That's K0GUN. Gordon, how are you this evening?
Fine, Zach. Thanks for calling the net. I have no traffic for the net tonight. I just wanted to check in for the count, so I'm going to turn it back to you. K0GUN to be clear.
Alrighty, Gordon. Well, we appreciate you being here, and hopefully the addition of your check-in gets us up to 30 tonight. We're doing good so far. We've got 7 on NetLogger, and we'll see what the over-the-air check-ins have to hold for us. So thanks again, Gordon. We'll hear from you again next week, I'm sure. Next up on the list is KE0MAD. Sean, how are you this evening?
Yeah, hello, Zach. Everybody on the net. It's Sean, KE0MAD. Doing pretty good. Have had the last 4 days off, so I'm kind of forgetting about work. I hope I forget to find the place on Thursday morning. But other than that, nothing going on here. A little bit cool today and a little misty. But anyway, thanks for doing the net, Zach. W0ZAC, KE0MAD.
Very good. Thanks for checking in, Sean. Well, you probably don't know what to do with yourself having that many days off in a row, huh?
So you got that right.
So I can relate. Well, thanks again for checking in, Sean. We'll say 7-3 to you and jump down to N0MLP. Marvin, what do you have for the net this evening?
Hello, Zach. Everybody else out there listening. Well, first of all, I'm excited. My 5100A is supposed to be here tomorrow, so fingers crossed on that. But the only other thing I've really got is that I've been working on the Facebook page for the OARS Club, trying to get things buttoned up, and I'll send it out there. But I think a couple people's already on it. So, but other than that, not much else going on around here. Just wondering when we're going to be out of this cloud.
Alrighty, well, thanks for checking in, Marvin. And yeah, the weather was not too whoopee today, was it? I spent the good part of my day outside as we're preparing for inventory at work, so I had to come in and take a few coffee breaks and warm up. It was none too pleasant.
It's been real foggy and just misty around here, so not too much for doing anything outside, but just been peddling with stuff in here, so. But, yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you running the net. I'll send it back to you and say 73s to everybody.
Very good. Well, 7-3 to you. Have a wonderful evening. We'll jump down to the next NetLogger check-in, KE6GAE. David, how are you this evening?
Oh, we're doing pretty good, Zach. Thanks for running the net tonight. Not a whole lot going on. Actually sitting here doing some work for actual work. So I figured I'd take a break and jump in here and check into the net. And like I said, don't have a whole lot, so we'll pass it back to net control. Just thought I'd get checked in. KE6GAE back to net control.
Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoy your little ham radio break from the real work there. Thanks for the check-in. We appreciate you being here and hope we hear from you again. That brings us to No, that doesn't bring us to the bottom of the net logger list. There's one more that just came in. K0DGR. Come on in there. How are you this evening?
Yeah, good evening. This will be my first time checking into the new OARS net. This is Gene out in Stratford, K0DGR, Kilo Zero, darn good radio. So hope everybody has a good week, what's left of it, and 73, K0DGR.
All right, Gene. Well, thanks for checking in. A pleasure to have you. Feel free to come by anytime. We're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So good to get you in the count tonight. We're trying to hit a goal of 30 check-ins this evening, so we'll see how close we can get. We're up to 9 so far, and we're just getting ready to jump over to over-the-air check-ins.
Kilo Echo Zero, Zulu X-Ray Lima, calling for a check-in.
We'll just hold it right there. Kilo Echo Zero station. Again, please.
Kilo Echo Zero, Zulu X-Ray Lima, calling check-in from Marionville.
All right, we got you that time. KE0ZXL. How are you this evening?
Well, we're doing okay. We're just sitting here watching movies on Amazon Prime, but other than that, we're doing okay.
Very good. Well, it's a good night to be sitting in watching a movie, that's for sure. Kind of nasty outside. Well, thanks for checking in tonight. We appreciate you being here.
Not a problem. Y'all have a nice evening, and I'm going to go ahead and sit back and watch my movies. So take care, everybody.
Alrighty, thanks again for checking in. We'll say 7-3 and welcome you back next week. So let's continue with over-the-air check-ins. When you check in, please space your call, give your call sign phonetically, and then the regular way, along with your name and location. Check-ins will be acknowledged, and then comments or announcements will be invited from each station. We'll begin with short-time, low-power, or mobile stations. Please call now, W0ZAC.
Says November 0 Oscar Charlie Whiskey in 0 OCW Richard in Springfield.
WA6ALB Whiskey Alpha 6 Alpha Lima Bravo. Matt Mike Alpha Tango Tango in Mount Vernon.
All right, we got 2 right there. We'll start at the top of the list with N0OCW. Richard, how are you this evening?
We are doing okay. Just been listening to you guys now for a while and thought, well, I'll go ahead and check into the net. So that's pretty much what we're doing here.
Very good. Well, pleasure to have you this evening. Is this the first time you've been on the net, Richard?
I think if it isn't, it's the first time with my new call, but it's probably been a while since I've checked in.
Very well. Well, it's our pleasure to have you. We're here every Tuesday night at 7, and you're welcome to stop by. Or just key up the repeater anytime for that matter. There's usually somebody around. Well, thanks again for checking in. We'll say 7-3 and jump down to WA6ALB. Matt, how are you this evening?
Doing well, thanks. We spent the afternoon over in Springfield and got home just in time. There on I-44, the fog was starting to roll in, so we cut that kind of close. Looking forward to meeting you guys Saturday. Should be a lot of fun. This is the second time I've checked in on this net. And like I said, I'm over here in Mount Vernon. And I saw something pop up on Facebook. I think you mentioned it too. There's going to be a ham fest in March. That's great. I don't even have to drive very far to get to that one.
Yeah, I remember you checking in last week, and I caught that you were in Mount Vernon. You're not far from me. I'm over here on Cherry Street, just 2 blocks off of Highway 39. The Hamfest is March 25th coming up this year. March 25th, that's a Saturday, at the Mark, just over there on the business loop.
Sounds good. I'll plan on being there too.
All right, sounds good. Well, hopefully we get to see you on Saturday and put a face with the voice there. Well, thanks for checking in tonight, Matt. We'll say 7-3 to you, and we'll open her up again for more check-ins. When you check in, please space your call, give your call sign phonetically and in the regular way, along with your name and location. Any check-ins for the OARS net, please call now.
Kilo Alpha Zero, Romeo Mike, KAZRM, Bob and Aurora.
Kilo Echo Zero, Oscar Mike Juliet, KE0, OMJ, Roger and Ozark.
Root beer, Daryl in Springdale.
All right, let's hold her up right there. We had 3 and 1 was a double. The station in Springdale, could you call again, please?
Kilo 5, Alpha, November, Whiskey, Daryl in Springdale. K5ANW, root beer.
Alrighty, we get the log up to date there. I think we're up to speed. The first check-in was KA0RM. Bob, how are you this evening?
Good evening, Zach. Sounds like we got a good start here. And got a few check-ins here. Looking forward to the party coming up Saturday. And also I might mention that the website on W0OAR.com is up. The flyer, Hamfest flyer, is on there, so you can go to W0OAR and you'll see the flyer for the Hamfest coming up. Jeff got good at that. And also, I think I told you, Zach, if I didn't, why Jeff is going to try real hard to try to get to our party. So that's going to be good. It's been a while since I've seen him. But like I said, the flyer is on our website, and it is looking good. Yeah, we got 61 degrees over here today, even though it was kind of gloomy, cloudy all day, but pretty decent outside there. At least there wasn't any rain around here, Marvin. You can have to keep it up there. Think about everything, like I said, it's been a slow day, ain't done much, but at least we're sitting around and we are alive and healthy. That's a big blessing. So. We'll catch you later, Zach. Doing a good job. W0ZAC, Kilo Alpha Zero, Romeo Mike and Aurora.
Alrighty, Bob. Thanks for checking in. Always good to hear from you. Glad everybody's doing good down there. We'll say 7-3 to you and slide down to KE0OMJ. Roger, how are you this evening?
Yeah, K0MJ, I'm having some hard time getting you guys. You're breaking up a little bit, just every few words or something. But anyway, I'm glad everything's going good. Just wanted to check in. Sitting around here doing nothing really. But just wanted to check in. Hope everybody's doing well. K0MJ.
Very good, Roger. Appreciate you being there tonight. We got you in the log. We'll say 7-3 to you and jump down to K5ANW. How are you this evening?
I'm doing okay, Zach. Here in Springdale, we had a 64-degree day, a light breeze, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy more than partly. It's been a fairly decent day. Supposed to be getting some rain late tonight and probably most of tomorrow, I think, and maybe even some Thursday. I'm looking forward to the rain since there's not anything I can do about it. Man, that's all I have for you. I've got your repeater full quieting here in Springdale. No problems at all. And like the other gentleman said, Zach, you're doing a wonderful job with your net, and thank you for taking it. K5ANW 730.
good. Well, thanks for checking in this evening, and you're getting into the repeater here with no problem at all. Sounding great. Appreciate you being here tonight. Look forward to hearing from you next week, and maybe we can meet you face-to-face at the Ham Fest coming up next spring. We'll say 7-3 for now, and that takes us to the end of the list. We'll open it up for more check-ins. Any check-ins for the OARS net, please call now.
KF60Z, Mel in Mount Vernon.
Kilo Bravo 0, Romeo Hotel Alpha, Rich, Mount Vernon, no traffic.
This is KE5QMJ, Ona in Mount Vernon.
All right, we'll hold it up right there, and we picked up 3 more check-ins. We'll start with KF60Z. Mel, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great. Been busy trying to figure out all of this computer programmed radio stuff, trying to get the digital radio set up. I've got a query for the net here tonight. Whenever I discovered I could work through a repeater with an HT, I pulled 10 HTs off of my storage shelf, and now I've got about 4 of them working. But I have one here that's really an attractive little transceiver, but apparently the NiCad battery in it won't take a charge, and I want to put out a query if anybody else has a Yaesu FT11. I would like to talk to them and see if they've got something that works. I'm hesitant to have to go put out $40 for a new battery and then find out that the radio don't really work. KF60Z.
Got it. Mel, why don't you give us that model number one more time for anybody who didn't catch it?
That's a Yaesu Fox Tango 11R.
Alrighty, so if anybody listening has an FT1R and you'd like to recheck real quick, be my guest. Alrighty, well, if you find one on the shelf and you need to help Mel out, hop back in here toward the end of the net and we'll see if we can't find him a battery. Mel, thanks for checking in tonight. Always good to hear from you. Look forward to seeing you this weekend. We'll jump down now to KB0RHA. Good evening, Rich. How are you?
Doing pretty good. I had a new computer ordered for my HF rig, and it finally came in, and now I have to tear apart my old one and hook up all the new one.
Well, that sounds like a wonderful time, eh? A good upgrade, I hope.
Well, roger that. It's a big upgrade. It's a solid state hard drive, so it should be pretty fast.
Very good, very good. Well, were you going to try to make it to the OARS meeting Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going to try to. That's on the list anyway.
Very good. Well, I hope we get to meet you there. Looking forward to it. Thanks for checking in tonight. We'll say 7-3 for now and jump down to the bottom of the list with KE5QMJ. Ona, how are you this evening?
Yes, this is KE5QMJ, and I'm doing fine. Enjoying listening to you guys banter back and forth, and hope to see a lot of them on Saturday at the party.
Alrighty, well, thanks for checking in tonight, Ona, and we look forward to seeing you as well. My birthday is Thursday, the 8th, so the Christmas party will be double duty for me. It'll be the OARS Club party and a birthday celebration for myself. So you don't have to bring me a birthday present, Ona. That's okay. Thanks for checking in tonight. We'll catch you on Saturday. That brings us to the end of the list, and we'll open it up for more check-ins. When you please check in, please space your calls. Give your call sign phonetically and the regular way. along with your name and location. Any check-ins for the OARS net, please call now, W0ZAC. Check-ins. Any check-ins for the OARS net, please call now, W0ZAC.
Got a weak one in there, Zach. KB0BOP. He's on HT over in Mount Vernon, or in Verona.
Yeah, comment.
Go ahead, comment.
KB0BOP, you're going in on simplex. So check your offset on your radio. You're going in on simplex. You're not going through the repeater. K0MAD.
Thank you for that, Sean. I've got the call there, KB0 Bravo Oscar Papa. Was that correct?
Roger.
Okay, we'll put a placeholder there in NetLogger and see if he can get back with us. Once again, any check-ins for the OARS net, please call now.
KF0HHH, Kathy in Greenfield.
KF0HHH, Kathy, how are you this evening?
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing well. What have you got for the net tonight, and how's your day been?
My day's been doing all right, and just thought I'd check in and see how everything else was going for you guys.
All been doing pretty well here. Kind of a cold, wet day outside. I got to spend a good part of it out in the weather today, and by the end of the day, my poor fingers were pretty red and cold, so a few cups of coffee had me whipped back in shape.
Yeah, the heater at work ended up getting turned up really super high, so everybody in the courthouse wasn't happy about that.
Oh yeah, we have some thermostats out in the shop that tend to get cranked up to the max from time to time. And there's always a fight over the thermostat in the office too, so we got to lock it down. We put it behind a key to keep it at a constant temperature. Everybody seems to be okay with that so far. Well, Kathy, thanks for checking in tonight. We appreciate you being here and look forward to seeing you on Saturday. That brings us back to the bottom of the list, and we'll ask for any more check-ins for the OARS net. Please call now. All right, we copied KE0DGB. Sounded like there was a double. Is there another station in there?
KF0HHD, Marjorie in Greenfield.
Gotcha, Marjorie. I missed the last letter of your call. Could you give me that again? No, I'm sorry, I still missed it. HH and the last letter?
Delta.
We got you that time. Okay, let's jump up to the top there with... let's jump up to the top there with KE0DGB. Jimmy, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Zach. Your voice does sound a little bit different. I think you better take care of yourself. You may have to do what Sean did and take 4 days off work, sound like to me. Anyway, I'm doing good. I got the Maestro for the Flex radio put back together and made a few steps forward and a few steps back. So that's the way it goes. The saga continues, but I'm having fun anyway. That's what's important. Back to you, Zach. Thanks for running the net.
Alrighty, Jimmy. Good to hear from you. Glad you're doing good over there. Hope we get to see you again face-to-face sometime soon. We'll say 7-3 to you, and thanks for the check-in. We'll jump down to KF0HHD. Marjorie, how are you this evening?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
We're doing quite well. Getting warmed up from the day outside, and I can smell spaghetti cooking in the kitchen, so as soon as we're done here, I'm going to eat dinner.
I may ask you if she can come over and eat with you.
Well, I'm a pretty small fella, but there's usually no leftovers when I get in there.
Same with her.
Alrighty, Marjorie. Well, thanks for checking in tonight. Good to hear from you. Look forward to seeing you Saturday as well. That brings us back to the bottom of the list. Are there any more check-ins for the OARS net? Please call now, W0ZAC. We'll give her one more try. Any more check-ins for the OARS net? Please call now, W0ZAC.
Kilo India 5, Yankee X-ray.
Kilo India 5, Yankee X-ray. How are you this evening?
I'm good. This is Mike, and I'm located near Tulsa, Oklahoma, in a little town called Coweta. I heard your net going on and thought I'd give you a check-in.
Very good. Well, we appreciate you being here. You got a little bit of distance on us. Tulsa's a good bit from where we're at here in southwest Missouri.
Yeah, probably pushing 100 miles, I would think. Over.
Well, you're making the trip with no problem. Excuse me. Signal sounds really good.
Thank you. You're clear too. I've been enjoying listening to your net, so I'll clear with you. And this is KI5YX, and I'm going to clear with W0ZAC.
Well, very good, Mike. We appreciate you being here tonight. We're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. You're always welcome to stop by for a check-in or just any time you hear us on the repeater, jump right in there. We'll say 7-3 to you, and thanks again for being here. Takes us to the bottom of the list, and we'll ask for more check-ins. Any check-ins for the OARS net, please call now. Alrighty, last call for check-ins for the OARS net. Whiskey 0, Zulu Alpha Charlie.
Check.
Go ahead, recheck.
Kilo Alpha 0 Romeo Mike, just for kicks and grins, he checked in to 129 miles from my station right here.
All right, thanks for that, Bob. 129 miles. That's pretty good. Seems to be the theme with the new equipment here.
That's right. He's a little closer to you, but of course from the repeater, why we're all from the same distance from the repeater, might say. So it's roughly about 120 from the repeater. KA0RM.
going to call that a net. My voice is just about to go. Tonight we had a total of 21 check-ins. Thank you to everyone who checked in tonight. We look forward to hearing from everyone again next Tuesday at 7 p.m. local time. We'll now close the net and return this repeater to regular amateur radio use. 7-3, Whiskey 0, Zulu, Alpha, Charlie. Clear.
Heck, you better get in there and gargle something.